The IAE support are two-pronged, and I'd like to highlight the two streams of the IAE program from research to action.
An investment by electricity generation technology to meet projected demand in the Middle East and North Africa by 2015, 2050, and 2040. The most important thing that we have to be in the solar. 2015, much more investment is going to be in the solar by 2001.
You know, Jordan has a very ambitious plan to develop nuclear power since 2009, turnkey basis. We wanted to be able to partake in the joint venture development. So we opted from the beginning to have a joint venture arrangements with the vendor country, and we wanted to have an investment from the vendor or the operating utility.
But 2 months ago, we have virtual meeting with the people from the IAEA to modify the integrated work plan for the coming 4 years.
SMR, especially SMR, can bring some advantage about climate change, about applicability in some industries.
It's an important point. I've seen that happen in many places around the world where the technology is being marketed, but then the project is being said that the country has to bear all the risks, basically, and that is not an acceptable solution for many.
Because ultimately you want to become an informed operator, but also you want to become an informed buyer as you're going through all these technology decisions, finance decisions, and so forth.
Developing a focused and targeted strategy for developing human capital in the new energy sectors of atomic and
renewing and upgrading existing systems, such as existing nuclear research reactor and laboratories to continue functioning in a safely manner.
And we have shortage in electrical power. So I think we have two points. We can use it to awareness the people in Iraq about the importance of the nuclear.
In the process of developing that law, the organization responsible for gathering the information will have to figure out how to bring in the pre-existing capabilities.
Jordan is considering two options now, going on with the nuclear power plants or going with the small modular reactors. So we have a lot to do with our legal and regulatory framework to meet this tender.
In 2014, Morocco has adopted nuclear law.
We have to discuss our aim, the target of, let's say, with the countries that already accept to build or install power stations in Iraq. So we have some preliminary discussions with them, such as Russia and South Korea, and even with United States of America.
For Lebanon, the transparency is mentioned and in our law and in our regulation, clearly mentioned in this.
We prepared this bid invitation specification for SMR. This we made a draft and it was revised by the IAEA experts. They gave us many comments. And we revised, we almost confirmed.
We both focus on building on the work that has already been done before in an experienced jurisdiction. On the licensee side, focusing on maximum utilization of the safety case of a reference plant or a standard SMR design.
Morocco is interested by the nuclear energy to be deployed after 2030.
Today, we still have our collaboration with two potential vendors, CNC and Rosatom, but we start to think about SMRs because our grid is not growing as expected, and of course because of the many advances that SMRs now, of course.
Nuclear, including SMR, will be considered as candidate options after 2030.